Up-and-coming college basketball player Juju Watkins is being heralded as the future equivalent to Caitlin Clark. Nevertheless, her performance during games indicates that the 19-year-old may soon surpass the Indiana Fever legend. Clark gained recognition at the University of Iowa, where she achieved the title of highest scorer in NCAA Division I history by scoring 3,951 points over the course of her 4 years with the Hawkeyes. Watkins, who represents the USC Trojans in the Big Ten Conference, has reached the milestone of scoring 1,000 career points in just 38 games, surpassing Clark by 2 games. Despite being only 10 months since Watkins' impressive achievements as a Hawkeye star, she has already amassed a total of 1,353 career college points. She has demonstrated her scoring prowess by achieving 30 points or more in 18 games, while Clark accomplished this feat 23 times during her college career. Although Watkins has yet to surpass Clark's overall record, her impressive average of 25.5 points per game this season suggests that she is well on her way to breaking the record. In addition to scoring, Watkins is also focused on surpassing Clark's records in assists, with her current tally of 178 still far from Clark's 1,144, as reported by the Irish Star. Watkins has further distinguished herself by winning 2 gold medals with the USA women's international team at the youth level, specifically at the FIBA U16 Americas Championship and FIBA U17 World Cup. This season, she has also been outperforming notable players like Paige Bueckers of the Yukon Huskies in scoring. As a senior at Sierra Canyon School, Watkins was recognized as the top recruit in her class by ESPN and received National High School Player of the Year accolades. In her debut with the Trojans at the collegiate level, she delivered an impressive performance, scoring 32 points in an 83-74 victory over No. 7 Ohio State. This achievement shattered the previous USC record for points in a freshman debut, which was held by 4-time Olympic gold medalist Lisa Leslie. Watkins continued to impress, achieving a career high of 51 points and 11 rebounds in a 67-58 triumph over Stanford just 2 months later. Her outstanding freshman season at USC was characterized by averaging 27.1 points per game, along with 7.3 rebounds and 3.3 assists. These accomplishments led to her being recognized with first-team All-American honors and helped the Trojans secure a 29-6 record, as well as advancing to the Elite Eight in the NCAA tournament. Her impressive skills have garnered the attention of esteemed Hall of Fame NBA coach George Karl, who confidently stated that Watkins has the potential to excel in the NBA. Karl expressed his belief on social media that Watkins may surpass even the talented Caitlin Clark, highlighting her size, athleticism, and skills suitable for NBA competition. This transcendent ability of Watkins is not limited to the basketball court, similar to the impact of Fever star Clark. Lindsey Gottlieb, her coach at Trojans, observed that Watkins' influence extends to young fans who now imitate her signature bun hairstyle, showcasing her significant influence in the sport. Juju has unquestionably made a significant cultural impression, Gottlieb expressed to USA Today. The young female and male fans who attend the games have been particularly influenced by her presence. It is a challenging task to make an impact on the winning outcome of games, but Juju successfully achieved this. In addition, her arrival attracted other talented players to join the team. This phenomenon has sparked discussions among fans, and young girls now have female role models to look up to. They can emulate these women, including sporting a bun, and aspire to follow in their footsteps. Watkins is recognized not only for her exceptional performance on the scoreboard, but also stands out as a pioneering figure in the business world. She was prominently showcased in NBC's documentary series On the Rise, Juju Watkins, and has made significant strides in the realm of name, image, and likeness agreements, establishing partnerships with renowned brands such as Nike, State Farm, Gatorade, and Beats by Dre. However, one of the most notable things about Watkins' rapid rise to fame at the young age of 19 is her impressive decision to become an investor in the unrivaled league. This 3-on-3 women's basketball league showcases WNBA stars like Angel Reese and Lexie Hull. Watkins has recently become part of an exclusive group in the league's latest fundraising round of $28 million, alongside well-known individuals such as Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Milwaukee Bucks, Joe Ingles from the Minnesota Timberwolves, esteemed women's basketball coach Dawn Staley from South Carolina, and Olympic champion Michael Phelps. Watkins is poised for a successful financial future, with her talent on the court suggesting she is a potential WNBA star in the making. However, she must demonstrate patience before competing against established players like Clark and Reese. In order to be eligible for the WNBA draft, prospective players must either reach the age of 22 during the draft year or have graduated from college within 3 months prior, as reported by the Los Angeles Times. This requirement of reaching a certain age has been incorporated into the league's collective bargaining agreement since its inception in 1999, possibly delaying Watkins' anticipation of being drafted until 2027. USC's assistant coach Chris Coclanes firmly believes that the young player has the skills and abilities to perform at a professional level. He expressed his confidence by stating, "In all honesty, I believe she has the potential to make an immediate impact as a substitute player and ignite a team. She will need to make adjustments as the transition from high school to college, and now from college to professional level, involves a significant increase in speed and physical demands. However, based on her ability to adapt quickly so far, it is likely that she will be successful in this new environment." Although Watkins' WNBA debut is still pending, supporters of the up-and-coming athlete can witness her skills firsthand as the Trojans face off against Purdue Boilermakers at 7 p.m. ET on Wednesday, January 22. WNBA standout Lexie Hull conveyed her enthusiasm regarding the unveiling of the Indiana Fever's cutting-edge $78 million practice facility, highlighting its importance for the team's prospective success. The significant financial commitment was seen as a catalyst for the improvement of player skills and demonstrated the organization's dedication to advancing women's basketball. Indiana has unveiled a robust initiative to build a cutting-edge practice facility at a cost of $78 million, with plans for its completion prior to the commencement of the 2027 WNBA season. This state-of-the-art training center, situated in the heart of downtown Indianapolis and linked to Gainbridge Fieldhouse by way of a skybridge, underscores the team's dedication to bolstering player advancement. The presence of elite athletes such as Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston signifies the Fever's strategic positioning for a more promising trajectory within the league. The establishment will include 2 standard-sized courts illuminated by abundant natural light, as well as state-of-the-art equipment for strength and conditioning. Athletes can anticipate the presence of a fully equipped kitchen, designated areas for yoga and Pilates, and a hydration station, all strategically positioned to enhance their well-being and athletic capabilities. Indiana collaborated closely with players throughout the development phase to guarantee that the facility aligns with their requirements, providing a testament to the organization's commitment to player welfare. Alongside training areas, the establishment will provide upscale features like a spa-inspired sanctuary offering massage treatments, infrared light therapy, and various hydrotherapy pools. Furthermore, a secluded outdoor courtyard and areas for mental performance will elevate the overall ambience for the athletes. Lexie Hull, a prominent athlete on the team, underlined the significance of having such amenities readily available for maximum recuperation and training readiness. Recently, Hull expressed her opinions on the newly constructed $78 million Sports Performance Center in Indiana. This information was detailed in the team's official Instagram account. The team president, Kelly Krauskopf, emphasized that this investment demonstrates the team's dedication to offering premier resources for female athletes. The objective of the new facility is to distinguish the franchise within the league, aligning with a rising trend among WNBA teams to invest in improved training facilities. In summary, the establishment of this state-of-the-art training facility signifies a notable advancement for Indiana. This facility not only highlights their dedication to fostering athlete growth but also enriches the broader realm of women's athletics in Indiana. Banking is a competitive industry that relies on the trust and confidence of its customers. In order to stay ahead of the competition, banks must continuously innovate and adapt to changing market conditions. One way they do this is by offering a wide range of products and services to meet the diverse needs of their customers. The Indiana Fever commended Caitlin Clark for her recent public endorsement of women's sports during a recent Indy Ignite volleyball game, where her enthusiastic presence not only injected energy into the event but also underscored the sense of unity and friendship among female athletes. Clark and Connor McCaffrey experienced a noteworthy evening at the Indy Ignite volleyball game, where they showed their enthusiastic support for the local team as they competed against the Grand Rapids Rise. Their prominent position courtside reflected Clark's dedication to promoting women's sports following her successful rookie season in the WNBA. The pair was observed applauding the players while Clark enjoyed a bag of Sour Patch Kids, encapsulating the enjoyable and celebratory ambience of the occasion. The Ignite exhibited a remarkable display of skill in their victory over the Rise, claiming victory with decisive scores of 25-18, 28-16, and 25-16. This triumph signifies their second consecutive win in the Pro Volleyball Federation, underscoring a strong beginning to the season. Following the game, Clark graciously engaged in photo opportunities with her team members, highlighting her commitment to empowering women in sports and nurturing community backing. Players from the Ignite team showcased their enthusiasm regarding Clark's appearance, emphasizing her renown and sway within the realm of sports. Azani Teeler, a member of the team, highlighted the delight of having such a prominent figure present at the event, showcasing the advantageous effect of Clark's participation. The sense of unity among female athletes was evident, with discussions centered around the significance of creating a supportive environment in women's sports. Clark's recent attendance at the Ignite match prompted the Fever to respond on social media. Evidence of this can be found in a post published on the team's verified Instagram profile. Moreover, the occasion highlighted the increasing acknowledgement of women's sports, driven by enthusiastic supporters and committed athletes. Clark's participation in the volleyball match demonstrated the camaraderie among women in sports, creating an empowering atmosphere. In closing, the evening not only showcased volleyball but also underscored the crucial importance of visibility and backing in women's sports. Clark remains a staunch advocate for this issue, serving as an inspiration for present and upcoming female athletes alike. Caitlin Clark's harasser has been formally charged and has entered a plea of guilt, yet regrettably, the media coverage of this case has been lacking. Although some news organizations reported on the incident, prominent figures such as WNBA players and ESPN have notably refrained from commenting on the issue. Journalist Bobby Burek of Outkick was prompt in calling out those who have chosen to remain silent in support of Caitlin Clark's situation. Michael Thomas Lewis engaged in sending a series of offensive and sexually explicit messages to the recipient, exhibiting behavior that can be construed as stalking. His actions escalated to the point where he made a considerable effort to physically relocate himself closer to the individual, traveling from Texas to Indianapolis. Lewis continued to engage in unwanted communication by messaging the recipient while driving near her residence and indicating that he frequented Gainbridge Fieldhouse multiple times daily. Consequently, Clark felt compelled to modify her daily routines and habits out of concern for her personal safety due to the harassment she was experiencing. Burek criticized the media for insufficiently covering the news and made allegations against WNBA players, particularly in the aftermath of New York Times accusing Caitlin Clark of remaining silent when Chennedy Carter and Dejounai Carrington faced online abuse following a game. Lewis, age 55, confessed to the accusations against him and admitted to harboring fantasies about a romantic relationship with the 22-year-old basketball player. Clark's legal team has sought a restraining order from the court to prevent Lewis from approaching Gainbridge Fieldhouse, Hinkle Fieldhouse, and the player herself. Caitlin Clark and her boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey, were recently observed at a professional volleyball event hosted by the Pro Volleyball Federation in Indiana. During the event, the Indiana Fever standout athlete engaged in a heartwarming moment with a young fan. A video capturing this interaction has since gained widespread attention, depicting Clark graciously crouching down to pose for a photo with the delighted little girl who was thrilled to meet her idol. Meanwhile, McCaffrey was seen standing beside her, joining in the applause following the home team's victory in the game. The video elicited great enthusiasm among Clark's supporters, many of whom expressed their admiration for her unwavering likability. From an early age, Caitlin Clark has demonstrated a deep passion for a variety of sports beyond just basketball. In the WNBA off-season, she engaged in several golf pro-ams and is currently competing in the state's volleyball tournament, showcasing her versatile athletic capabilities. Thanks to Caitlin Clark's efforts, the Indiana Fever is poised to become the fifth WNBA team to establish its own cutting-edge performance facility. Recent updates suggest that the Fever will commence the construction of a $78 million state-of-the-art training center, located in close proximity to Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the team's home venue. Clark announced the news on her Instagram, much to the delight of Indiana Fever supporters. The construction of the facility is expected to be finished by the 2027 WNBA season and will include 2 basketball courts, a well-equipped weight room, various recovery spaces, as well as a scenic courtyard for player relaxation during training sessions. Lisa Leslie, a former WNBA player, expressed her praise for Clark on Instagram, recognizing the impact she has had on the Indiana Fever organization. Lisa Leslie expressed on her Instagram how significant Caitlin Clark's influence has been, stating that it has greatly changed the game and expressing her admiration for it. Caitlin Clark has made a significant impact not only on the Indiana Fever team, but also on the WNBA as a whole. Since Clark joined the league, viewership and attendance have substantially increased, with thousands of fans expected to flock to Gainbridge Fieldhouse in the upcoming season to see the basketball star in action.